Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared, and this is Absolute Batman number 7. So, I'm not really buying a lot of floppies. I actually straight up stopped buying floppies, and I kind of decided, hey, I'm going to jump on Absolute Batman and Absolute Superman as they were coming out, because I want to read them as they come out, because I had this feeling. I was like, this is going to be big. We're kind of leaning into a new renaissance of comics like we did in the early 2000s. And I was like, I want to be there for it. I don't want to wait 6 months. I don't want to be 6 months behind by reading the trades. So I decided I was going to jump on Batman and Superman, Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman. And I fell off Superman, but I'm still caught up with Batman. And I'm going to wait for a trade on Superman, as well as Wonder Woman and the other books. I'm actually excited for those, but the one I like keeping up with Batman is because Batman's my favorite character in fiction. So, about this book, 1 through 6 was really good. I really liked that story, The Zoo. And I was like, I really liked it, but I was like, it wasn't as quite what I was expecting it to be. But this issue was it. That was the thing I was looking for. And I've seen people complaining that it's just a filler arc. But this filler arc in this one issue is fantastic. The art in this is beautiful. Marcos Martín and the colorist, they're incredible. This Absolute Batman number 7 is probably, in my opinion, the best Batman comic that I have picked up off the stands in years. Man, this when was just a delight to look at. The art was beautiful. The tones, like when Bruce goes down to see Matches Malone and this happens, you really get that grim moment. And then this, him talking to all his friends and the color. And then once we get into the Batman scene, it just explodes in color. And it's incredible. It's just a beautiful sequence in comics, and I loved it. And then cutting back to these flashbacks here where Bruce is talking to his friends in the shadows, and Bruce is in the pink, and all his friends are in the blue shadows. And then we cut back to the horror element where it's kind of monotone and stuff. And just overall, I loved this comic. I absolutely loved it. And when I went in, I was like, oh man, Nick Dragotta only is doing the cover. He's not doing the book. All right, well, whatever. And then I was just like, oh, I want this guy to take over. I want him to take over. He's fantastic. I like he has this kind of 60s manga style. He has this old school manga style. It reminds me of kind of Old Devilman, and it just has that almost Speed Racer vibe to it, and it's fantastic. It was just very, very old school 60s to 80s era manga. He kind of reminds me of Guts, Speed Racer. It's just it was fantastic, and it was just creepy and just a great book. Loved it. And, to be honest, I am going to buy Absolute Batman as they come out in hardcovers as well, because I want to support this book. I just love it. So, that's my thoughts on this. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, and like and subscribe and do all those YouTube things. Thanks for watching. Peace.